Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Ones, empaths, this is vital information. Do not fall into the trap of thinking what you done wrong or what you could have done better. This is vital information. Do not fall into this trap. Do not let rumination plague your mind and your heart and your soul, and you're continuously, thinking and ruminating deeply about things you've done wrong and what you could have done better, and letting your heart be torn apart through the process. But before I get into that, I want to bring to your attention about I'm back running one-to-one sessions. If you want tailor-made fitted advice to your personal situation, you can use the link in the description box to book a one-to-one session with me. There is also an end of the month empath group meeting coming up very shortly now. It's on the 30th of this month. So not long left. There are still places available. So if that interests you, the link is in the description box. Also, I'm doing consultations by email. If video call's not for you, like that takes place in the empath group meeting or the sessions, and you prefer not to be on video call, you can always have a consultation with me via email, and we can put in a plan of action for your current situation. You can reach out with a link in the description box for the crisis email support. So anyway, I just want to get into this video now because this is very, very important. I want you to understand how serious this information is, right? This is very, very serious. This will happen to you. If it hasn't happened to you already, it's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you at some point in time when you're dealing with a narcissist involved in your life. You see, you're a good-natured soul. You've got a pure heart. And the thing is when things aren't working out in the way you kind of plan them to be, naturally the empath and the chosen one will self-reflect and will self-sabotage and will start to look inwardly and blame themselves, right? This is through the process of awakening. So you may have a rough idea about the parasite you were dealing with. You may have been looking at videos online or reading books, and you're awakening gradually. The awakening process is gradual. You're awakening gradually to the complexities of this parasite that was in your life. But still, throughout the day, you might start ruminating, thinking, thinking of things you've done wrong, thinking of things you could have done better, thinking of times that you acted out of character. Perhaps, you said the wrong thing, you feel like, or you got a bit reactive, maybe you slipped out of character, say. It wasn't, the good-hearted person that you are, and you showed them a side of you that you're not proud of, right? That's naturally understandable. But what you need to see that was taking place in this encounter with this narcissist is they was trying to bring the worst out in you. So if you raised your voice, you swore at them, I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying it's justified. I'm telling you that this parasite wanted that to happen. They wanted to get the worst out of you, and then they wanted to play the victim, right? This is what a lot of them do. They'll prod and provoke you, and cause you to go into despair and rage. They'll gaslight you, and then they'll start playing the victim and gaslight you even more. And then before you know it, you're feeling wrong. You're apologizing. You don't realize that this was a whole steady course leading up to this encounter that you had with them when you slipped out of character on that given day. So I don't want you to start thinking of things that you've done wrong in that way. If you are thinking about these things, I want you to see how this narcissist played on your triggers. They study you very, very, very well. These parasite dusty weirdos study you. They know your triggers. They know things that are displeasing to you. They know things that will upset you. They know things that will anger you. And they know things that will frustrate you. So they play on these things, trying to bring the worst version of you out, right? Now, I'm not condoning anything you've done. anything you said, if you raised your voice, if you swore, etc. But it happens. It happens. And you can't be harsh on yourself now. You've probably already apologized. You've probably already said sorry a number of times to them, right? And they may have even forgiven you, right? Yeah, sure they did, right? They wanted revenge for that, right? You know, they loved it, but then they'll still get revenge for it, you know, or they'll use what happened on that given day, that argument, that disagreement, that flare up. They'll use that as their binding mechanism to say, this is why I'm going away from you, because you acted like such and such and such and such on that given day. And then they'll start planting seeds of doubt in your mind. And then you'll start ruminating about it, thinking, oh, why did you act that certain way? Why did you do this certain thing? You know, fuck them. Screw them, right? They do this on purpose. This is just a known tactic of narcissists involved in your life. They will do things to play on your mind, so you start doubting yourself, so you start regretting, right? What you need to understand fundamentally, right, is you done the best that you possibly could by that individual for the given time that you was involved in their life. You done the best you possibly could. There's nothing that can change that now. You can't change what you did. You can't change what you done, right? You can't change it. So there's no point stressing about it, right? These parasites have planted seeds of doubt in your mind to make you ruminate and start going over things that you've done wrong, or that you could have done better or handled better. This is what they want from you. They want to consume your heart, mind, and soul even after they're long gone. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Just like this video showed up for you, help it show up for someone else. Thank you so much in advance. Look, you know, they knew this would bring the worst. This would bring the worst out of you. So you can't be ruminating about these things that you done, that you said, that you could have done better, that you can't ruminate about these things you done wrong. These aren't even like, these things you think you done wrong. There was a lot of coercion. There was a lot of manipulation. There was a lot of deception that played a big factor in you slipping out of character on that given day, right? You know, they coerced you into being in that state of mind, right? It's reactive abuse. You know, they provoke you, covertly, provoke you, you snap. They play the victim. You're the bad one. You get painted with a bad brush. That's what they do. That's what they do. They love it. It's in their handbook. That's how they play the game, right? So never be looking back in retrospect, ruminating, reflecting, however you're looking back at this situationship, right? And be thinking of things that you done that you shouldn't have said or shouldn't have did, right? They're fucking weirdos, right? They're weirdos, you know? They made you not be in your true essence of who you are. They didn't want you to be, you know? They like negative supply more than positive supply. But even though they like negative supply more than positive supply, they'll still play the victim, right? They'll still go and play the victim, even though they're pleased with the negative supply. That's just the way they operate. That is just the way they operate. They like your negative supply. They soak it up. They absorb it. It fuels them. But then they play the victim even more to give them even more supply. Then you'll be apologizing. Then you'll be saying sorry. Then you'll be trying to rectify the situation. Then you'll be trying to fix them. There's nothing to be fixed. They're frauds. They're frauds. That's what they are. They're frauds. And they wanted to plant these seeds of doubt in your mind to make you go over things that you did, said, done, shouted, whatever. It's a very strategically, carefully planned attack on your mind, heart, and soul. So please, people, this is very vital information. Don't fall into this trap of thinking, ruminating, reflecting of what you done wrong or what you could have done better. You done the best you possibly could by this person. They know it. I know it. God knows it. Universe knows it. Sees the layers of your mind, sees the layers of your heart. God understands you. The universe understands you. Do not worry about a thing. Do not go over this stuff any longer. Right? Don't go over this stuff any longer. They've left this with you to cause you harm. Right? They've left this with you to consume your heart, mind, and soul. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Like I said, if you would like a one-to-one session with myself with tailor-made fitted advice to suit your current situation, you can always reach out with the link in the description box. If you want to join the end of the month empath group meeting that's coming up on the 30th, soon, very soon, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like an email consultation with me, and you can reach out with the crisis email support link in the description box. So anyway, if you'd like to know more about don't let the narcissist phase you, their behavior is immature, you're grown, click this video here. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.